What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and this is the Ichiban Kuji Dragon Ball Super Strong Chains, and in today's video, we'll be unboxing and reviewing the entire set. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. Master Roshi rightfully kicks off this Kuji with his first ever Masterlies. Not only is it a Masterlies, but it's an E-moving. And not only is it an E-moving, but it's one of the best kinds that gives you 3 heads where one of them basically changes the character entirely. This Roshi figure takes advantage of E-moving by delivering a Roshi figure from his fight with Piccolo Daimao with its shouting head, perhaps his fight in the World's Strongest with his head wearing shades, and of course, his fight with Goku during the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai with his Jackie Chun head. I'm personally planning on biting the bullet for 2 more of these Roshis in my collection, as I want to have them on 3 different displays. Each head has an amazing likeness capturing all of Roshi's wrinkles, his detailed beard, and his eyes. The sculpt is great as he's in a pretty unique pose that lets him stand out a bit more within a display. The figure doesn't seem to have a whole lot of shading, but that's mostly down to the fact that he's in a pitch black gi. This Roshi figure is much better in size and scaling compared to his recent Turtle Hermit release that had an entire Kuji set of characters that looked a little too big compared to their Masterlies comrades. Roshi is one of my favorite characters, so having this in my collection again is a dream come true. Roshi and this figure are legendary and awesome. Krillin is one of the most beloved characters in Dragon Ball. He was one of Goku's first rivals that eventually became his best friend. He was there training alongside Goku under Roshi and always comes in clutch in many of the toughest battles that are way out of his league. This Krillin is based on the moment he gets angry over the death of Yamcha at the hands of the Cybermen. He unleashed a huge amount of ki that kills nearly all of the Cybermen left on the battlefield. Krillin's likeness is spectacular as he looks identical to his anime and manga counterparts. They did a combination of traditional line work and sculpted facial features that really make him pop. Krillin's sculpt is nearly perfect too. There are lots of details like the dots on his head, the textures of his gi, and his sculpted muscles. It is a little disappointing to see a line going across the side of his head, but it's not that bad or noticeable. Krillin's shading is highly detailed and seen all over the figure. It really makes his skin and gi pop. Krillin is a bit small for a Masterlies figure, but that's to be expected since he's shorter than a majority of the cast. This Krillin was the first Masterlies and far and above the Battle on Planet Namek version. I know he fetches a high price, but he's the definitive Krillin figure for me. Vegeta doesn't get many Masterlies figures, but when he does, they really do slap. This figure is based on the Dragon Ball Memory sculpts that released almost 3 years prior. Many collectors feel as though those figures are some of the holiest of holy grails you can get, and the definitive Goku and Vegeta figures. Bandai was smart to reuse that sculpt to give us the best base Vegeta figure, and honestly, my favorite figure in this set. While he does reuse the sculpt, Bandai did incorporate some subtle changes. Vegeta's likeness is largely the same as the previous figures, but now he's looking in a different direction. Usually that comes off as a pretty lazy change, but it does change the whole positioning of the figure due to the way that he's posed. The figure's colors are also a lot less bright and have a darker, muted aesthetic. The shading is still highly detailed and spread across the figure. Like the Memories variants, he's also perfectly sized and scaled. This Vegeta was one of the pricier figures for me to rebuy in this set, and I can see why. He's wonderfully crafted and may be my favorite Vegeta figure of all time. If you're willing to cough up the cash for this, you will not be disappointed. Goku also takes Vegeta's lead and gets his own recycled figure from Memories. Like Vegeta, it comes across as the definitive base Goku figure. He's definitely based on his Jump Force render, as cursed as that idea might be, but he looks fantastic. Goku's likeness is also changed from his Memories variants, as he's a lot less serious and looks a bit more playful in his demeanor here. His hair sculpt is magnificent and one of the best I've ever seen. Goku also has more muted colors this time around, and I don't think it quite pops the same way as Vegeta's, but it still looks fantastic, with plenty of shading on his skin and gi. This figure also scales perfectly with all other Goku figures. There's not much more to say about a legendary figure. Most people recognize it easily, or at least constantly are seeking to buy it. It's one of the best and most definitive Goku figures out there on the market. Same as Vegeta, if you're willing to cough up the price, he is one of the cheaper figures in this set, so you can go grab him, maybe on Zen Market. This Kuji ends with our last one prize being a recycle, but with a twist. 2 characters in 1. Krillin getting a second figure within the same set is welcomed as he doesn't get a lot of figures, and even though it is a recycle, it gives me the ability to display him on my Namek shelf. Gohan also takes his look from the Namek arc, where he and Krillin teamed up nearly the entire arc. Both figures are small, but it's a nice bonus to have them packed together, something Bandai should do often for smaller sized figures. Krillin's likeness is changed to a more playful look, while Gohan looks happy as could be. Both look fantastic and have no flaws in their faces. The sculpts are very well crafted as well. The only area of criticism is Gohan's lack of shading. He has some on his skin, but none elsewhere, something his eventual recycle in Battle of the World Division would repeat. Both figures may not be as explosive as an Oozaru for a last one prize, but they're still beloved characters and one of the greatest Kuji of all time. They're pretty expensive, but if you're a serious collector, they're must-haves. So those are my thoughts on Dragon Ball Super Strong Chains. I think this is one of the greatest Ichiban Kuji of all time. It might actually be in my top 5 Kuji. I'll have to put some more thought into it. Nearly every single figure in this set is a must-have. Even when they recycle some older figures, they're just fantastic. I know this entire set is really expensive, but like I said before, if you're a serious collector, then picking up pretty much everybody in this set really does fulfill a lot of desires in a Master Release collection or just a straight up Ichiban Kuji collection. But those are my thoughts, guys. If you made it this far in the video, please drop a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this set. Let me know if you have any rebuttals to any of my thoughts so we can have a discussion. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to go even further beyond and support the channel even further beyond, you can become a YouTube member. It starts at $3. That gives you permanent access to our growing Discord community full of awesome people that you see right here in the credits. And if you want to take part in our monthly giveaway, you can become a $10, $15, or $20 member to win a Crane, Ichiban Kuji figure, or Ichiban Kuji set respectively in our monthly giveaway. But thank you all our members for supporting the channel. Thank you all of you guys for watching, and I think that's all I've got for you guys today. So until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.